live behind you there. There we are.
Good evening. Welcome to the special meeting of the Raleigh Board of Selectmen on July 6th at 7 p.m. at Town Hall. I call the meeting to order. This meeting is being audio and video recorded digitally. The first order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. Larry, would you lead us?
Sure. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Larry.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have one item on the agenda is new business. We have a letter from Robert O. Treston, Regional Director, Anti-Defamation League, and I'd like to read that into the record. June 30th, 2016, Selectman G. Robert Murray, Raleigh Board of Selectmen, 139 Main Street, Post Office Box 275, Raleigh, Mass. 01969. Selectman Murray, as you may know, the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, is a 103-year-old civil rights and human relations organization dedicated to fighting anti-Semitism and discrimination in all forms. We are sometimes contacted by individuals with concerns about anti-Semitic and biased speech that they encounter. We were made aware of an incident that took place at the June 22nd, 2016 Light Commissioners meeting. During a discussion regarding the negotiation of benefits, you stated to a member of the public, "We are really not trying to Jew you down." This phrase is a centuries-old classic anti-Semitic canard about Jews and money that is highly offensive. It has been used to perpetuate stereotypes about Jews for hundreds of years. The casual use of this phrase, especially from an elected official in a public forum, contributes to perpetuating this offensive mischaracterization. We urge you to promptly issue a public apology and refrain from invoking offensive stereotypes in the future. We look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Robert O. Treston, Regional Director. I have a letter,
Okay,
and would you?
I'm going to read it. July 1, 2016, Anti-Defamation League, 40 Court Street, Boston. Robert O. Treston, Regional Director. I would like to thank the public for making me aware that on June 22nd, 2016, at the Light Commissioners meeting, that I made an offensive mischaracterization remark. After reviewing the meeting tape, I realized they were right. I did use the word Jew in an invoking, offensive way. This is very embarrassing for me. I owe the residents of Raleigh and the Jewish community my sincere apologies for my insensitive comment. I have served the town of Raleigh for 50 some odd years and have always tried to show the utmost respect to everyone. I definitely will be even more conscious with my choice of words and not to invoke offensive stereotypes. I feel very honored to serve the people of Raleigh and look forward to moving in a positive direction. Respectfully yours, G. Robert Murray. I'd also like to apologize to the Board of Selectmen and our staff if I've caused any problems, made things tough on you guys. And I sincerely apologize if that is the case.
I think that your letter was addressed the issue. I'd like to read Dear Miss Egan, this is from Mr. Treston. Dear Miss Egan, thank you for passing on the letter from Mr. Murray in your telephone call earlier today. We welcome Mr. Murray's apology, which shows that he understands the inappropriateness of his comments and that his words were insensitive. The selectmen in town of Raleigh have exhibited leadership and are sending an important message by placing this issue on tonight's agenda. We appreciate the prompt response and acceptance of responsibility. Robert Trustin, New England Regional Director, ADL. Any comments?
For this meeting, I'm glad that Bob stepped forward, admitted his mistake, and I believe his apology is sincere, and to the town of Raleigh and to the Jewish community. That's all I have to say.
Just thank you, Bob, for coming forward and making your apology. I think it's important for the community and for the board, and we appreciate it, as well as I'm sure the Jewish community and the people that were offended, so thank you.
Well, thank you for saying that, and I certainly would step forward. I'm not going to try to hide anything.
I think in this day and age, it's very important that an elected official takes responsibility for his or her actions, and I applaud you for taking that responsibility and accepting it and making the apology. I think that I know that the remark was offensive and was inadvertent, and I think that, as you said in your letter, that you will take precautions in the future not to repeat that action.
I would just,
I think it's a very sincere apology on your part.
I would just like to add that I've been a member of the Board of Selectmen in my 9th year, and I've associated with Bob at this table, and I've never heard Bob. That's
Any other comments?
No, I think I'm all set. I don't dare say anything.
Taking care of things quickly is the right way to go.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'll accept a motion to adjourn.
I'll give you that motion.
I'll second it.
I'm sorry, before you do, could I speak with your permission, Mr. Chair? Thank you. I'm Reverend Bob Hagopian of First Congregational Church. Bob is one of my parishioners, one of my flock. I know his whole family. I've known him for 18 years of the 50-plus years he's served this community. He's been in emergency services and been a very brave man, and with a long history in his family of service. I accept his apology. I'm glad that, Bob, that you made it right up front and as quickly as possible, and that you addressed it in writing to the ADL. I admire you for doing that. I acknowledge the fact that there are still words in our lexicon that have not been eradicated from common speech. And being an Armenian, I am very close to the Jewish community, and I love them and respect them, and I understand their concerns. And I'm glad that the board has addressed this and that you have, and I commend you for it, and I stand in support of all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Make that motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.